Fichera. I'm a refugee from entertainment reporting. Thank you for having me. Entertainment reporting, that's journalism for people who got C's in college.
I'm a breast cancer survivor. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, the boobs beat the cancer, but they lost to gravity. Okay.
Actually, my real dream and aspiration was to be in the presidential press pool. And then when I found myself instead hiding in bushes outside Ben Affleck's swimming pool, it's a little different.
Don't feel bad for me. I loved the radiation. Yeah, I did. I felt like Shauna. I felt like I was going to a tanning salon all the time. They just had cleaner beds.
I mean, really, how many times can I ask Oprah or J-Lo, when are you getting married? I mean, they never asked me that. They never asked me, who I'm wearing, or where I like to eat, or who I'm sleeping around with.
I'm more pissed off about Desperate Housewives, right? Fuck the Desperate Housewives. I mean, they're fighting in the Vanity Fair. They've made tons of money. I'm a fucking Desperate Housewife. You know what I mean? Like Eva Longoria, Terry Hatcher, Nicola Sheridan, Desperate. Fuck them.
I thought things were going to get better for me in broadcasting after my very first job as a traffic reporter. In the helicopter, you know that? Yeah, well, that's journalism for people who drop out of college.
You know what? Yeah, they get boob jobs. I got Fridays. They get Botox. I get Geritol. They get sex with hot young gardeners. I have Social Security sex. I get a little bit once a month, but it's not enough to live on.
I never understood how I got hired for that job. I have no sense of direction. I often wondered, who am I going to stop and ask while I'm up here?
Laney Fichera. Hi, I'm Laney. My voice, thank you. Hi, my entire family. My voice may sound familiar to some of you. No, not you, sir. I'm not your ex-wife, and I'm not looking for the alimony payment. It's okay. I know you hear my voice often. No, my voice is familiar because I used to be a helicopter traffic reporter on radio. Yeah, you don't remember? Well, this may help. Hi, I'm Laney Fichera with your Metro Traffic Report. Ring a bell? Ow. At any rate, traffic reports in LA are stupid. Right? Because the traffic never really does change. So there's nothing to report on. So you have it like this. You can probably do it from your bathroom. Traffic on the 405 at a standstill. Traffic on the 405 is like a parking lot. Oh, our card shows on the 101. They got him. And Bob, back to you. You know what would be really terrific? If we could really help all of you in the way you need to be helped, okay? Lady in the red Honda down there? Yeah, you. Hi, up here. Yeah, there's a parking space opening up right in front of Gucci's. Yeah. Get your butt over there before the guy in the Ferrari gets it. Come on, move. Don't back it in, lady. Jeez. Okay. Even better than that, wouldn't it be fabulous to be able to commandeer the copter to hunt down a man for your girlfriends? Okay, Claire, I'm high above you on the 405. I'm tracking a gray Ranger over here. I do believe this is the guy from the club. Yeah. Okay, Rodney, take us in for a closer look. Okay, thanks. Okay, got a pen? Write this down. Plate number. EZ2LUV. Easy to love. Well, we'll just see about that, buddy. Right, Claire? Okay, gotcha. Okay, and then there's always those very, very special, intimate traffic reports you want to do for your neighbors, right? Mrs. Mahoney, get the pool guy out of your bed. Your husband just exited the 101. Move it. No problem, Mrs. Mahoney. I like the cookies. Okay, and then of course, you know, the only thing scarier than working in the chopper is working as a news person, a serious news person on the morning drive show. I have worked with more co-hosts who believe they really are Howard Stern. And so no matter how serious or heart-wrenching that news story can be, they can manage to make it raunchy. 5 people were seriously injured last night in a drive-by shooting on Lenison Street. Lady, did you say Lesbian Street? No, Rocket Dan. I said that terrible, terrible tragedy occurred on Lenison Street. And you know what? Even worse than that is, like, after that I did a stint as an entertainment TV reporter. Now, there's an esteem-building job. Thank God I had that master's degree in broadcast journalism, you know, to qualify me to go out there and ask those hard-hitting questions. J-Lo, are you wearing Dolce or Versace? Important, right? That's important. And my mother was glad to pay for that degree just to be able to ask that question. And, but you know, sometimes the questions you have to ask are pretty bad. But the answers you get sometimes are even more ridiculous. Like, so Joan Collins, how do you stay so youthful? Yoga. No facelift then? Just the stretching. Oh, great, I get that. Terrific. What is wrong with people in Hollywood? Why don't they just check behind the ears? I mean, any Boy Scout. Any Boy Scout knows you want to find out how old the tree is. You count the rings. Check behind the ears. Okay, and then, you know what? It's like, what happened to real journalism, right? Okay? We have got these MTV reporters that are being hired by CNN to go over to Iraq, okay? So what's next? Hi, I'm Tiffany. Wild on Baghdad. And, you know, I'm coming to you from MTV, I mean CNN. And the guys have been rolling, and I mean the soldiers, have been rolling in all morning, and those camouflage cargo pants are just amazing, and they're, you know, accessorized so perfectly with those M13s. Back to you, Bob. So, and that's just a little taste of it. I don't mean to be bitter, but I really am having a hard time personally. You guys can relate to this, right? You're having a hard time personally? You're having a good time, okay. Can you relate to having a hard time personally? So, my husband is on the other coast, and I'm living here trying to do this, suicide. And so, at any rate, you know, a lot of people have a fantasy about that. You know, like my single girlfriends are like, wow, Laney, 2 whole weeks without your man, all that built-up sexual energy. Wow, must be hot when you see each other. Wow, nice. And my married girlfriends are like this. So, you see the guy every 2 weeks, great, no sex, nice. And then of course men and women are different. I don't mean to shock you here, sir, so just don't fall over. But they are different because when men really like just to go to Home Depot. You know, and we women are all about the try-on, right? Okay, so we'd be very happy to go to Home Depot if we could try something on, right? So I'm there, you know, doing my best, and he's looking at a nail. So I start roaming the aisles, and God bless me, you know, I really am trying to find things on, to try things on, and I'm like, honey, how do you like this tool belt? He's still looking at the nail. And then I say, honey, how about these knee pads? Now he's looking at me. And that's what I call home improvement. Thanks a million. You're doing great. Back to you,